After being asked, quote-unquote, a favor I couldn't turn down, I was forced to bear a series of pains worse than death rewinding the clock. The bus fell quiet in a less than pleasant way, and I kept my mouth shut. Let's hope nothing else happens until we reach District 4. Okay, no, I guess I just don't learn the enemies. Fucking hell. Let's enter. Kinda want to try new characters. I kinda want to try playing these. Okay, cool.
예술이란 것을 보여주지.
저기 질문이 있네.
Okay, pardon me, I have a question. Don Quixote suddenly raises her hand. Shoot.
첫 번째 규칙은 이해했다네. 그럼 두 번째는 무엇인가?
Verily, I understood the first rule well. What is the second rule then?
아이 그걸 왜 굳이 나서서 물어보?
Really? Why are you so eager to learn that? He didn't come up with it. He didn't come up with other rules, did he? He didn't come up with other any rules, huh? Why did he say number 1? Is that like a thing he does? Well, improvise, man. You're this big overpowered badass. Improvise. Virgilius gave a cold stare to Ryoshu, who had just lit her cigarette. She looked back at him with a peculiar face.
두 번째 규칙.
Rule number 2.
버스 바닥에 담배 꽁초 버리지 마. 자국 남으니까.
Don't litter the bus floor with cigarettes. They leave burn marks. Huh? The bus falls silent again. Yeah, he did. He came up with it on the spot. Good job. Good job. Good improvisation skills.
잠깐. 버스에 정적이 흐르면 안 되지. 엔진 소리는 어디 갔나?
Now wait a second. The bus shouldn't be this quiet. Where's the engine's roar?
카론, 왜 속도를 안 내는 거지?
Karen, why aren't you speeding up?
밥이 없어. 미피가 배고파해.
No food. Maybe he's hungry.
잘 됐군. 분위기를 좀 환기시키지.
Good. We could use something to lift the mood. Are we dropping by a gas station? The idea of a Virgilius casually plugging a fuel nozzle into the bus like an average driver felt alien.
차가 움직이려면
A car.
연료가 필요하지.
A car needs fuel to run.
카론, 헤드라이트를 깜빡거려봐. 무대 조명처럼.
Karen, try flashing the headlights a bit, like stage lights.
댄스 타임이야.
It's dance timey.
잠깐. 헤드라이트까지 켜면 습격받기 딱 좋은 상황이잖아요.
Wait, if you do that, we're effectively asking to be attacked.
그걸 노린 거군.
That appears to be the intent.
네?
Sorry? I could hear someone slam the bus outside.
에이, 가진 거 다 놓고 내려. 30초 준다.
Oi! Leave
10, 9.
Hey! Leave your stuff behind and get off! You got 30 seconds! 10, 9, what?
20이 빠졌잖아.
Hey! You skipped 20 of them!
그럼 20초 동안은 하고 있어라.
Well, say your prayers for the other 20.
왜 이렇게 주변에 모자란 사람들이 많은 건지.
Why am I surrounded by dullards left and right?
뭐라고 했냐?
What did you just say?
비겁하게 습격을 하다니. 틀림없는 악인들이로군.
How cowardly of them to ambush us! They must be villains without a shadow of a doubt.
자, 다들 내려.
Alright, everyone off.
그리고 말이야. 최대한 죽지 않을 만큼만 해줘. 알지?
And one more thing. We want them near death, not dead. Got it?
Ah, how much new guests.
Fucking hell,
Welcome,
Florymead.
welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for the raid, everybody. Florymead.
Florimed raided my stream with 6 viewers.
Welcome. Thank you for the raid, Florymead. how you doing? Thank you. I'm glad you decided to drop by.
Matt,
What were you?
what's with the subs? Thanks, Matt. Oh, you're the best.
How is the game? How is the game, Flory? Welcome everybody. By the way, I am the Observer. My name is Theodore. Called me Theo if you wish. I'm a variety streamer. I'm currently streaming Limbus Company, as you can see, and I'm trying to learn the game, get the ropes. Oh, I'm amazing. Just returned to active streaming recently. Limbus Company Season 2 starts in a few weeks. Wonderful. I finally decided on my streaming plan, so I'm gonna be, instead of focusing on variety, I'm gonna stream a bunch of my favorite gacha games and gacha games that I enjoy in terms of story, which are Honkai Impact, Path to Nowhere, Zdorika, and Limbus Company. Those are the games I'm gonna be playing, namely. But I'm still curious to see what other games are opening there too. I don't have my Switch right now, so I can't really play Tears of the Kingdom anytime soon. But I would try it off stream, obviously. I don't think it's quite my type of content on a stream. I prefer more story focused experiences where I can like voice act stuff. How was your day, basically? Hope you had a fun streaming. Voice crack. Let me see. What do we have here? Let's do this. Boom.
명령대로 하겠습니다. 약품을 파괴라.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게. 검만 예크.
Dominating, boom, boom, boom.
명령대로 하겠습니다. 검만 예크. 순조로운 전략입니다. 좋은 전략입니다.
Dedge.
좋은 전략입니다.
Dedge. Nice. That was a nice little Otis attack. But yeah, thank you all everybody for joining me. You can watch me play the game, watch me experience the story as I go. I'm gonna be going for a little more after this one, maybe 1 or 2 more chapter parts.
관리자님의 99% 명령과 1%의 제 실력이 합쳐진 결과였습니다.
Oh, nice. We actually Otis. Yeah, Otis did a lot of shit. I think I'm gonna stop once I hit this mark. We'll see. We'll see how fast it is. So far, the story is really extensive. There's a lot of dialogue I need to read. There's a lot of stuff I need to do, and I've been enjoying myself quite considerably. I gotta be honest. It's been fun so far, because the cast is fucking insane. They're all assholes, all of them. Like literally all of them are fucking assholes. In some way or another. Okay, half of them are assholes. A little more than half of them are assholes. And the people who are more or less sane, they tend to be a little on the I don't care side, basically. So the either extremely apathetic towards whatever you are doing, or are sadistic assholes. So it's one or the other. A band of thugs attacks us, trying to take the bus. For some reason, we'll leave them barely breathing instead of killing them outright, placing them in front of Miss Mistopheles. The bus eats people. Sure, makes sense.
이 오티스.
I assume that is just a thing. This bus eats people. With guttural noise, the side of the bus lurches and splits open. A number of human shapes littered the ground before its maw. Some were still conscious, while others weren't exactly in one piece. Then the bus began devouring those served to it in the most literal sense, gluttonously, voraciously. she's enjoying it. She's enjoyed it. Sharon is just a cutie from Vrooms. Yes, yeah, I guess so. Ryoshi watched with a satisfied expression, seemingly determined to savor every moment. She's a sadist, isn't she? She vibes to be like a huge sadist. She has been kind of enjoying every time someone was in pain. While in the corner of my eye, Sinclair was clearly distressed.
다들 제정신이 아닌 것 같아요. 그렇지 않나요?
They look like they're out of their minds. Don't you think so too? His reaction got me curious to know their stories. Just to make sure. None of you were forced to join, right? So what I was involved in before my head's change is a mystery. I myself was practically forced to join the company, judging from what I know at the moment. And maybe they aren't so different from me, so I thought when... Sinclair's head dropped in response like a struck a nerve.
그래요. 맞아요. 이건 제 선택이죠. 전부 익숙해질 거예요.
That's right. It was by my choice. I'll get used to all this, right? He mutters as if he were talking to someone other than me.
입사하지 않았어도 했을 일이요. 저기 또 악의 무리가 달려드네.
'Tis what I would have done if the company recruited me not. Look, yon horde of evil approaches. Okay. Yon horde of evil. Okay, so with the yellow, purple, and blue.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
Oh fucking hell! Otis murders them.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
좋은 전략입니다.
Otis really is fucking murdering everyone. Oh, nice. I kinda want to do it. Okay.
완전한 침묵.
것만 예크.
지금이 기회입니다.
Okay.
당연한 결과죠.
Did. Yay! I do love when the things go fun like that. Okay, yeah, good. I like the combat. It's probably gonna get harder.
관리자님의 99%
Probably gonna get harder. I'm probably gonna hate myself at some point. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I watched Mephistopheles as it consumed the corpses, its maw looking for more reliable than the sinners. I knew something was up the moment I saw the bus for the first time, but what is this thing exactly? Faust seems to have something to say. Okay.
이 오티스 참전합니다.
천전합니다.
배부르게 밥을 먹은 지가 언제더라.
Gee, when was the last time I had a feast?
제가 더 낫네.
Even a big blocky machine eats better than we do.
제공되는 식사는 모두 정량이에요.
Do mind that all the meals are provided with appropriately determined quantities.
그 정도 먹어서는 기운이 안 난단 말이야.
It's not nearly enough to get me going. I thought I heard Heathcliff shout, "You should think I'm doing this on full stomach?" In the distance, Metrodia seemed to pretend she heard nothing. Speaking of, does this bus run stuff like blood and protein?
엔케팔린이에요.
It's-
로보토미 코퍼레이션에서 추출했던 에너지죠.
It's Encaplane, an energy source Lobotomy Corporation treated.
이전 엘사 말이군요. 특이점으로 에너지를 생산하는 회사라고 들었어요. 엘사가 몰락한 지금은 잔해밖에 남지 않았지만
You mean the previous L Corp? I heard it produced energy using its singularity. All that remains of the company now is rubble.
맞아요. 그래서 지금은 구하기가 꽤 힘들어요.
That's right, which is why it's become a rarity these days.
하지만 메피스토펠레스는 신체에서 엔케팔린을 강제로 추출할 수 있죠.
However, Mephistopheles is capable of forcibly extracting enkepelin from the body. The body? I posed the question, watching Otis give orders to the other sinners, then glancing to the maw of the bus in turn.
네. 엔케팔린은 뇌와 척수신경에서만 추출돼요. 특히나 생명 활동이 있을수록 효율이 좋죠.
Correct. Enkepelin can only be extracted from the brain and the spinal nerves. It can be taken from the live subject for greater efficiency. So that's why Virgilius told the sinners not to kill the assailants. Okay, and
그럼 해당 부위만 먹여도 되는
if
거 아니야?
why the rest of their body?
나중엔 피와 근육도 연료로 쓰일 수 있어요.
If that's what you're thinking, there is a point, as their blood and flesh can also be processed into fuel.
엔케팔린이 시동과 추력을 위해서 필요하다면 나머지 생체 물질은 순항할 때 사용되죠.
While enkepelin is used.
엔케팔린이 되도록 천천히 소모되게 하기 위한 설계.
I need to get a good grip on the rhythm at which the Korean actors speak, because I don't usually listen to a lot of Korean voiced things, so I'm curious how different their rhythm is when it comes to voicing. They certainly are generally less emotional when it comes to voice acting. I'd say Japanese seiyuu tend to over-exaggerate a little bit some emotions. Just a bit. This one feels different. While enkepelin is used to generate ignition and thrust, the remaining organic matter is spent on maintaining speed, thus reducing enkepelin usage.
하이브리드요.
A hybrid. Cast is great. I love their voices. They feel right. They definitely feel right. I wouldn't say they feel not correctly, honestly. It's a good cast. I think the voices. I don't usually kind of see this kind of like content like ever, so it's definitely a new experience. But an experience I do enjoy. Faust went on to explain how most of the vehicle's fuel is taken from the branch of facilities, and that it won't be a sufficient source on its own. But most of it went in one ear and in the other, out the other. Well, that's complicated. I got that it's tough work at least.
뭘요? 파우스트는 고생하지 않는답니다.
Don't mention it. Faust knows no struggle.
고생은 우리가 하고 있지. 이봐, 관리자 양반 또 온다고.
If anyone's doing the heavy lifting, it'd be us. Hey, Manager Bud, one coming. Damn. They just kind of stand and chattering while the dudes are handling all the murder.